The moon continues in action-oriented Aries today and later in the day joins up with Saturn in Aries, bringing a cautious perspective. I am Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Monday, August 3rd. So, as always, when the moon is in Aries, we have that impulse to take action, to move on things. We get activated, things rub us the wrong way, or we get triggered and we want to just fly off the handle, or maybe somebody else in your life has that experience and you are the recipient of it. Aries is forthright and direct and confrontational. It doesn't slow down to think about the impact it might have until you put Saturn in Aries, which is what we've got. So, and today, a little bit after 4 p.m. Pacific, is when the moon joins up with Saturn. So, what does it mean when we have these two opposite energies coming together? So, Aries wants to move fast, it's green light go. And Saturn says, hey, wait a minute. Do you have everything in order? Is this the right direction? Are you thinking this through? Do you know what you're doing? So that is the Saturnian energy reminding us to be clear about our goals, to take a step back, to take a deep breath if we are feeling that impulse to fly off the handle or have something fly out of our mouth or whatever it may be. And to actually not just think things through, but get a plan, get your resources together, have a strategy, kind of think things through in terms of what it is you want to get going. Where do you want to move? So maybe the green light is saying go, but maybe at the same time you're getting everything moving in the same direction. And so it could be a little slower than you were hoping for, but at the same time it could be more lasting, more organized, better organized, more together, more the way you want it, more powerful, effective, whatever. So we've got those two energies that we might have to think consciously about how to bring them together and have them work effectively together. The other side of the coin, of course, is that Saturn is about building things, and it can get kind of stuck by seeing the limitations. Oh, there's that rule or that thing that I can't have, and so I don't feel like I can really move forward. So putting a little gas in the tank from Aries can actually help us get off the fence and make those decisions that move something forward that matters to us. Saturn loves goals, so it allows us to have the goals, but also to take the steps forward. And it might take us longer to get there than we hoped it would, but at the same time, we still have to move one step at a time, one day at a time, putting one foot in front of the other. And that requires sometimes a lot of little micro decisions, right? So Aries says, make that decision, get off the fence, do that thing, try it, right? It may not be perfect, but get it going. Even if it's slow, get it going and keep it going, because Saturn loves that sustainability, that ability to have the foundations in place, to have the resources we need, and to get everything right and within the rules and done the right way so that we can then continue on that journey toward our goals. So with today's Aries moon, we have that vibe, that mood of the day that's fiery and action oriented. Let it guide you in making some decisions. But as always, be clear about what's important to you, what matters, thinking about your goals, thinking about where it is you're trying to get to. And is this action that you're feeling the impulse to take or this decision you want to make, maybe a little bit more rashly than you should, is that helping you to get where you want to be? So that's kind of that reminder of, yes, we want to move forward, but at the same time, we want to do it thoughtfully, carefully, and in a way that really helps us to reach our goals and be intact when we get there. We don't want to be a complete mess by the time we get to our goals. So, sustainability and doing what we're here to do with a sense of purpose, with a sense of movement toward that purpose. So hopefully that is helpful. And in my podcast episode came out yesterday, episode 9 on Pluto in Aquarius, we get that bigger picture view of what's whatever's kind of up. And of course, in yesterday's podcast episode 9, I talk about Pluto in Aquarius, giving you that bigger picture view of this outer planet placement that lasts until the 2040s. So, how we can think about it, how we can work with it. Specifically, in this episode, I talk about artificial intelligence and human intelligence, kind of how we can think about both, but especially how we can tap into and awaken knowledge and developing our own intelligence with this Pluto in Aquarius energy. So I think you'll love that. If you missed it, check it out. Episode 9. You can find it on Spotify or Apple or wherever you get your podcasts. They're always available at transformationalastrology.com. Go grab a free account there to be notified of each episode when it comes out, as well as other fun things that I have going on, so you won't miss a thing. So sign up for that free account at transformationalastrology.com. Thank you for being here and subscribing to this YouTube channel. As always, I deeply appreciate your support in helping me get this work out there. So thanks for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.